TKL, and it's a 2-hour 50, like 3-hour drive, so we should be there. It says we should be there about 7:30. Just on the last stretch, here's Tokushima Kart sign, and the last like 10 minutes of it is like a full like Toge mountain road kind of thing. I've never been here before, but just looking on the maps it looks pretty gnarly. So take you guys along for the ride, and I'll just do a little time lapse thing for this. Here we are, TKL, Tokushima Kart. It's a little bit late, but I just thought I'd do the intro now. So we're here today at TKL, which is Tokushima Kart for semi-school. It's like a school and mini drift comp slash track day event that's run by Semi Tanaka. There's a D1 GP and super famous Kansai driver, and he does events at TKL, Meihan, Suzuka, etc. in this type of area. And so without talking too much, let's jump back into the rest of the video. Alright, so I just got an Ampan bun and today's event schedule, and I'm in B class. I just signed up for the middle group because I've just put in the knuckles, and so I'm just trying to test that out, and I'm not sure how it's going to go, so I just thought I'd go on there. And so I start from 9:15 and it just goes in rotation until lunchtime. So we're doing like a mini drift comp, and so I guess I'm versing all the people in B class. We got an S13, S14, me, S14, A86 and a 1V. So I guess they do like just a roulette to see who goes against who, and I guess keep battling until there's a winner. So it should be interesting. Hopefully the car feels good and I can get some good battles in. So haven't driven with anyone in a super long time, so that should be fun. Alright, so just about to go up for the first session. I'll just give you a little rundown of the track first. Alright, so the car's been sitting for a while, so I'm just going to give the tyres warm and try warm up the car. And so if you've watched this place on videos, you can't really tell the elevation that much. Like right now it's flat. Still flat here, slight decline here. Slight incline, and this is where the course starts. So kind of in first here, start drifting here, the second, and this is like you flick this corner that way, and here's where, like, you can't see on the videos, it's like a huge like it's like a bit of a downhill here, and then all of a sudden here it flattens out and then it's a big straight uphill, and then peaks here, and then from here it goes into a downhill and then back onto the straight. Try to warm up the car. And so the major changes for this thing is obviously it's got knuckles now. I've done the diff, so let's go two-way. The final drive's still a 4.3. The diff bushes have also been done because they were completely flogged. And spaces on the front, and finally some new tyres in the rear. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. About the handbrake's still the pads need to be worn in. They're like Project Moo ones, but I don't know, it doesn't work as good as a Sylvia. Yeah, you get used to the steering. But the car feels fast, eh? Get the line down as well. Hard in video, but the amount of speed this car picks up, it's freaking insane. It's on a 265 like KR20 Kinder on the back, so it's like a normal radial on like 2.3 bar of boost or 2.3 pounds of air. It's got so much grip. I'm gonna try to have a little bit more of a flick next, kind of test out the knuckles. And so far it doesn't feel too bad, apart from the one of my front shocks is like pretty blown out, but yeah, it feels pretty good. I'll just get a little bit of a gap. These guys go forward. These guys get ahead of me. underground pit area, like the covered pit area now, and I found something that's kind of interesting. Just before, just while everyone's rocking up and while this area is still all quiet, they've got kind of like the newsletter wall. So the semi-school event, which I'm at today, and then this is kind of interesting, which I haven't seen anywhere else, is they've got a K-Dory challenge, which is like a K car, which is those 660cc small cars, like drifting class. So they've got the dates there, and a 155 cup, so it's a 155 size tire, and it's NA cars and I guess like minimalistic mods like on a K car. They do like a racing series, so it's really cheap. It's like 5,000 yen for a day. I guess that's for the drifting one probably. And then for the 155 cup, it's 5,500. And what else do they have? We've got that like nighttime drift session. So it's from like 7 until 19 until 22. It's a nighttime drift session, and it's 2,500 yen, so like for like $25 US. So it's stupid cheap. We've got rental cars, $60 for rental, then nighttime is $40, and then just for normal event calendar and stuff like that. And on this side, it's pretty much the same. Oh, I do like a PVC thing here too. It'd be cool to try, and if you get a cheap little K car, we can chuck some of those on and try the, I don't know if they do like a drifting class for them or it's just like a fun day, but sick. They've got heaps of stuff going on here. Today's drink is Pockery Sweat. This is just like a sports drink. My car is bleeding sweet rotary tears, but it's lunchtime now, and I've got this little bento, which is part of the entry fee. It's got a little fried shrimp and karage and rice and meatballs and stuff, so I'll dig into this and then I'll go have a walk around at the pits and show you guys some of the cars. Alright, before the rain sets in, because it's meant to be super rainy later on today, I'm just going to do a quick pit walk video. So I'll start next to me and then work my way around that way and then down the bottom there. So next to me we've got this S15, which is a Mahan regular. It's got a big top mount turbo and origin aero and all the sort of things you'd expect. And then working away this way, got a old Supra with no idea what body kit or wheels or anything. It's got a big freaking, it's got a big F40 looking wing on it. Not really, but something. I don't even know what to call it. Moving further across, we got this JZX90 Mark II. This guy's in expert class today and probably one of the best drivers here. The rear of it's all cut up and all cut out, and big 326 power wing, super aggressive. Red interior, but it's still got all the rear seats and stuff, so it's still pretty street car, but he drives the hell out of it. Next, something you don't really see that much anymore is an R32. This one's on, I think, it's got Origin Streamline bumper, not sure the rest of it. It's got flares and over fenders and steel wheels. Pretty cool to still see Skylines around. Yeah, another JZX. This one's a JZX 100 Mark II, which is kind of like the big brother or younger brother or whatever you want to call it of this one. Kind of like matching cars, both black, Mark IIs, 326 power wings. This guy also rips. I'll get some clips of him. He's got some work emotions, and I think it's BN Sports Aero with a BN Sports hood with a duct on it, and then possibly, I'm not really too sure, but possibly JZX front fenders or something, possibly Origin front fenders. I'm not really sure, it might be something custom, but this one's a bit more serious inside, being all stripped out. But yeah, this one, the rear is also all cut out as well. So yes, this one's also super cool. Aero mirrors too. Moving along, this guy's seems to be a local from here, and super good. It's like a chameleon color that like changes and stuff. This one's Origin racing line, I think. Well, what's that other one? They're like new Origin era with like the vents in it. But yeah, this thing's rad, like full D1 lights car, S15 dash, stacked instrument cluster. Pretty serious. Moving along, got another D1 lights car, this S14 Sylvia with D-Max Aero, work wheels, and yeah, flares on top of the fenders, just because the steering kits these days are way more wide than what they used to be, so you need that, otherwise they stick way out. So pretty much what you'd expect from a D1 lights car. It's all pretty competition spec. Moving on, another S15. This one's a bit more light tune looking. It had a D-Max front bumper and D-Max sides and stuff. It still looks pretty standard as far as the engine bay goes. Moving over, got another JZX. This one's a Chaser. Looks like a stock 1JZ engine. Possibly a boost up, I'm not too sure. With Origin Aero and Braze Extreme wheels. This is also stripped out inside, and with Aero and stuff, looks like a lights car, but yeah, it's still pretty standard looking engine. Next, another Chaser. This one also looks, oh, it's got like a bigger Tomei turbo on exhaust manifold and stuff like that, and more like street car looking. Pretty cool. Coming over, I've got a 1Via. I think I've seen this one at Mayhan a few times before from one of the car house guys. The Origin bonnet, possibly Origin sides and fenders. All pretty standard stuff. And then next, S13 Sylvia. Brick headlights, stock front bumper with a lip. It's a GTR lip. Fiberglass bonnet, flares, long champs, and super stretch tires. Whereas definitely seen the wall here a few times. That's pretty rad. And 6 specs. And then we'll this will move on to the other side. Got an A86 here with this will be a fairly mild tune, headers and cam gears, but the intake manifold's still stock. These are also something you don't see too much more at normal, like non-A86 specific events. I don't really know my A86s that much, but I believe it's a Koki bumper. And yeah, this one's super clean. And he was in the same group as mine. Super rad. Another street spec S15, D-Max bonnet. So it's a pretty mild tune. It's got the Origin combat eyes and ABS wheels on the back, still stock fenders, so she's a lucky one. Next, a bit more missile spec. This 180 with some sort of flower pattern on the side. Origin vented bonnet. No front, and yeah, pretty missile spec. Still, this is something you don't really see. Still got the stock side mount intercooler. And then we've got Sumi Tanaka's JZX90 missile. He's the person holding today. It's a D1 GP driver, but yeah, this is his missile JZX. It's got a big single on it. I'll try see if I can get a video when the bonnet's open later. Yeah, obviously you can see it's used for a purpose, but still pretty cool. Like big, like looks like he's got all his D1 GP tires and stuff on it, so no, pretty rad. And moving across, got a 1 with not sure the aero, but it's still, yeah, factory bonnet, just wide fenders, probably Origin front wheels, and yeah, still pretty clean and simple. A nice flame bonnet. And next to me we've got a JZX100 Chaser, another car house car. This is a girl driving. You can tell the pink might be a little bit of a giveaway. Yeah, Weeds wheels, still stock fenders, DMX bonnet, front mount intercooler, some yellow tinted lights, interior pretty stripped out with a bucket seat. Alright, we've got the last few cars to have a look at. We're down at the bottom car park, which is a bit bigger, and so just while everyone's cars are still here before it goes into the mini drift competition, we'll just have a quick look. Facelift S14, gram lights, factory bumpers with some wide fenders, and a bonnet vent. Pretty Sharkin 2, so pretty street spec. Stock rear quarters, a little bit dented up. Got a S14 here. This one looks a little bit like Macy's one. Some big aero, 326 power wing, stripped interior, bucket seat. Naoki rocker cover, low mount turbo, so probably an upgraded, a little bit of an upgraded turbo or standard, intercooler, and a short radius, mid intercooler. Got a we got a 180SX with Euros or Origin aggressive aero. Some deep mesh wheels. I'm not sure exactly what they are. You don't really see that many like super bright, like super orange bright cars. It's kind of low as well. We got a S14, very Mayhan looking. Some Origin wheels, all Origin aero. I'm not sure exactly what the bonnet is. Oh, yeah, Kansai All-Star GP 2018. So yeah, Mayhan car. I thought I'd seen it there before. Still, actually, it's not in that bad shape for a Mayhan car actually. It's all still pretty straight. Got a 180 here, another car, one of the car house team. This one's a bit more missile spec, just small 17s or something on the back, or 16s. Flat black. So here we got everyone's trucks and stuff parked. And then got some S15 here. Oh, konnichiwa. 動画撮っていい？ありがとうございます。かっこいいな。Got some S15 here, some Origin, I think it's like Raging kit or something. Some low mount turbos, so something, yeah, I guess another upgraded or close to stock turbo. This guy was driving super good. Looks like sort of Mayhan GP kind of spec. Gram lights, and I think it's I'm I'm forgetting the name of the wing, but I'll remember it with origin stands. This thing's super sick. Next up we got a 180SX, a bit more missile spec. Missing all the aero. I guess he's just practicing, but it's still got all like good looking steering and stuff on it and tyres. And then we've got a 1V. I've actually seen this, I think at Lights or something like a long time ago. Oh, super rad. Big origin aero. I think it might be origin fenders with over fenders on them. And this thing's a bit more serious looking. Super made headlights. A big Garrett on it. This 13 engine. And short intercooler and all the piping and stuff. The paint's insane on it. Candy or something. T37S hulls. Canards on the rear. Super cool. And then moving along, more of the trucks. Got a street looking S14. I think this guy was in the same class as me, like behind me or something. It's pretty nice. BM bonnets, D-Max headlights. Yo. Got Ganador mirrors and CST wheels plus I think the D-Max rear fenders and maybe BN fronts, I'm not sure. No. Super nice like street spec S14. And then another super nice street spec JZX100 Mark II. All stock aero, not I guess stock bumper with lips and a rear bumper or rear fiberglass bumper. Pretty mint like body wise. Yeah, I think this is pretty much it as far as cars go. Some super nice cars, and this place kind of brings up more streetish cars in the likes of like Mayhan or whatever. But yeah, pretty surreal location. Like it's just way up in the mountains, like nothing here, just like literally circuit and then mountains, bush, nothing. Try to get some videos on the drift comp of like some of these guys' cars, but yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the car. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the cars go. hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, if you liked it, subscribe, leave a comment, or check out another one of my older videos you might like. But yeah, I'll post a video about the knuckles and then getting into the engine and stuff like that. But regardless of that, I'm going to be still doing the same kind of stuff. I want to try and like video more drift events, and I'm going to do some more driver checks. Even though the doing all the subtitles and stuff takes a lot of time and effort, they're still I like filming them, but editing them just sucks. But yeah, I keep rambling, so thanks a bunch, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.